Hey, what's up? It's Sean Ramprasad here with TMG, the Mortgage Group. Today, I'm going to be talking to you about things to look for with new home builders. I'm going to give you some tips and warnings. Just so you know, I did have a bad experience with a new home builder myself, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about it and how to avoid some of these issues. So first and foremost, why choose a new home builder? One major factor of choosing a new home builder is so that they can take responsibility of building the home until you pay them. Okay? In most cases, you'll share your desire or view in a show home and the builder will take care of full responsibility of building the property. Why should you pay attention to the tips I'm giving you? Well, as long as I've been in the mortgage business, I've seen so many builders provide products that were not what the clients expected. I've seen people, like builders, take years to complete projects. It can be absolutely brutal when they promise people like 9 months. And I've seen many builders go bankrupt, so they will take your money in certain circumstances, especially if you're on a draw or if you've given them a big fat deposit and they disappear, okay? So you need to really protect yourself when you're dealing with these new home builders. So here's some tips for choosing a builder. Number one, contact a realtor, okay? Many realtors will know which builders are good and which ones are bad, okay? Some mortgage brokers out there will also be able to assist with that. Like if you do have any questions, I know tons of people and I know tons of builders in the Canadian marketplace, but if you're in another market, then definitely you need to talk to some real estate agents. And don't just talk to one, talk to somebody you know, like, and trust, and that has been in the business for a long time and deals with builders, okay? Second thing is pay attention at your local grocery store and convenience store. They have these magazines on like little magazine stands, often with all the new homes on there and the new home builders. So that'll tell you like some of the new areas that are coming out that you want to know about, and that'll talk about the builders, and sometimes it says how long they've been in business and that type of thing. So you can do some research there. Check reviews. So you definitely want to get on Google and Google a builder before you decide to go with a specific builder. Get the reviews, read all of the reviews before you go and spend a bunch of money with a builder. Ask the builders if you can view some homes that they've completed. So there's things to watch out for. Number one, I think you should watch out for cheap products, okay? So if they've got the cheapest furnace, and if they've got the cheapest hot water tank, and if they've got the cheapest light fixtures, then they probably have the cheapest insulation behind that wall, use the cheapest drywall, that type of thing, use the cheapest ventilation. You don't want the cheapest house when you're buying a new house. You want something that's gonna last you forever, potentially, okay? So be aware of that. Also, take a look around. If the work is done shoddy, look at the drywall, look at the wallpaper, look at whatever's showing in the house. If the work is shoddy on the outside, then it's definitely shoddy on the inside. Next is you can speak to some owners of people that have bought from them, okay? So ask to interview some owners. Some of them will be willing to talk to you, or maybe Google, or find out who's dealt with them and reach out to some of the owners of the properties that the builders have built, okay? Remember, you're making the biggest investment of your life here, and you wanna make sure it's sound. So if the owners are telling you horror stories, don't buy from that builder. I don't care if they're 10 grand cheaper than the property down the street with the exact same square footage. If the owners tell you horror stories, there's a good chance that there's something wrong with that builder, okay? Make your decision with resale in mind. So I'm gonna talk on this for a second because I screwed up. When I was young, I purchased a single family bi-level home with 2 bedrooms up. It was only for my wife and I. And what ended up happening is when I went to go and resale the property after I had children, it was very, very difficult to sell because it only had the 2 bedrooms up. I had a fully finished basement, all the bells and whistles, and it was a really nice property, but it only had 2 bedrooms up, so that was a problem. The second thing I didn't take into consideration is that most families like bungalows or 2 stories, and I chose to purchase a bi-level. So I ended up having to sell that property for way less than what I thought it was worth. I did price reductions up to $30,000 in price reductions. So That sucks. So make your decision with resale in mind. Look for salaried salespeople. So if they have a salaried salesperson in their show home, that's a good sign that the builder can afford to complete your house. Okay, so take that into consideration. Avoid draw mortgage builders. Oh my gosh. I did another video on draw mortgages. I'm going to share it in the description below. So take a look at that video. If a builder is asking you for a draw mortgage, that means they probably don't have enough money to complete your home. And so what will end up happening is they'll start reaching out to your bank at different stages of the build, and they'll say, okay, well, we need a draw, we need some money in order to complete the build. If you're dealing with a builder that wants a draw mortgage, I would probably stay away from that scenario unless you know they can afford to complete the project, because they could literally walk away, move back to India, move wherever they're from originally, bankrupt the company and put your deposits and your draw money somewhere else. Like, there's a lot of things that can happen here and that can go wrong here, so be careful. Look for builders that want a completion mortgage. A completion mortgage is when a builder will complete the property and then you go and inspect it, you take possession of it, and then they want their money. And the money is held in trust by a lawyer, okay? So that's the best case scenario, a completion mortgage with a builder. Remember that, okay? Find out how long they've been building and have been a registered builder. So there's multiple ways you can do this. You can do this on Google. You can go to your local courthouse, for example, registration offices, builders associations you can go to as well. So there's lots of ways to find out how long they've been building for. Don't go with a brand new builder unless they have a great reputation of building homes in the past and you know they have a lot of cash. Ask if they have a site superintendent. That's another sign that they have money. If they can pay a salaried superintendent to take care of things, that means that the superintendent's gonna make all the repairs to your property as well, or make sure that the repairs are done. There's always issues that come up. Ask about flexibility in floor plans and changes, okay? Some builders will not allow you to make any changes to a property. So ask about that, because you might want a certain color of paint. If they don't allow it, then that could be frustrating for you. Check for legal issues on Google and local courts. So see if they have any lawsuits filed against them. Something huge to watch out for. Be careful for hidden costs. Don't ever allow a builder to add anything to a property without your consent. Price increases. Some builders will try to do price increases during a build and tell you, oh, lumber costs more this year, or this costs more, or that type of thing. That's not your problem. If a builder is trying to do that, it's illegal. Don't let them do it. Consult with myself or your real estate agent, that type of thing, if a builder is trying to pull something like that on you. Listen, my name is Sean Rampersad. I want to thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe to the channel. I've got tons and tons of good quality tidbits for you for purchasing property or overall finance. Thanks for watching, and if you have any questions, give me a call anytime, or write the questions in the comments below so that I can answer it for other people as well. Thanks.